Why you should back your cardio down to 1 day per week. And if you're interested in learning more about what we would do with your individual circumstance, go ahead and click the link below. But 1 day per week, why is that something that you should back your cardio down to? Well, it's to take advantage of all the other days. You are a cardiac monster. In the animal kingdom, it's the only thing that humans really do well, is that we can go for a very long time at a steady pace and not really wear down. And we can do that in high heat better than almost any animal on the planet. And it's because we sweat really, really well. And we're upright, so the sun only hits us on the top of the head and the shoulders. Most other animals, it hits them along the torso where all their vital organs are. They pant to get rid of heat. So if you can keep an animal at a galloping pace for a long enough period of time in the sun, heat exhaustion, and they'll die, right? Why are humans so good at running up to 20 miles at a galloping pace in the sun? It's probably because we are the survivors, the ancestors of the people who survived by killing their food in this way. They ran their food to death. That created us. Crazy, right? So that would seem like we should be doing more cardio, not less, because we're good at cardio. However, we're already good at it. Your body is going to hold on to its aerobic base for about 30 to 45 days. It's only going to hold on to its speed medium for like 2 to 5 days. Strength, a little bit more. Alactic and that high intensity interval training capacity, it's going to hang on to that for about 14 days. But you hold on to your cardio for an extremely long period of time. Why might you hold on to your cardio for an extremely long period of time? Probably because that's how long it took to kill the wildebeest that you ran 20 miles to death. So you basically run 20 miles to kill this thing, and then you'd sit there and you'd feast, and you'd get up and for about 30 days, and then you get up and you go run another one, and you do it again and again and again. Okay. Now the point that I'm making with the anthropology point is that they only ran that 20 miles once a month. They didn't do it every single week. Now they didn't do it every single day either. Now, for humans in today's time, I don't want to make you think that you shouldn't be doing more activity. You definitely should be probably increasing your activity. I'm saying for the cardio bunnies out there that are running 5 miles every single night, please go ahead and add 2 to 3 strength training workouts to your week and get a lot more out of your running. And if you just like running, go for it. I'm not telling you to stop running. What I'm telling you to do is decrease it a little bit and then improve it with your strength training. Also, you're adding to the improvement of your joints by adding some strength training in there, as long as you're doing strength training that is appropriate for you, obviously. It's pretty common that foot problems and knee problems are extremely common in runners, right? So do we really need to be doing tons and tons of heavy squats? No, we could be pushing the sled, we could be pulling the sled, we could be dragging the sled, walking backwards, we could be doing lateral sled drags. We can do a lot of stuff for the legs that are knee dominant and hip dominant activities without actually putting stress on the joints. So I need to add that little caveat in there. But anyway, you hold on to your cardio for this extended period of time. Why would you think that you need to do cardio every single night? Now, the other thing is you can actually put enough stress on the body that by doing this long steady state cardio, because it's a volume play. You know, most people are going to take about 1,500 to 2,000 steps per mile. Okay, that's a lot of steps. So if you're taking 2,000 steps per mile, that's 1,000 hops on one leg and 1,000 hops on the other. If you're doing 1,500, that's 750 on one, 750 on the other. That's a lot of encouraged stress, a lot of volume built up. Do we want that imposed demand? Yes. Does it need to be every single night? No. Could it affect your thyroid in a negative way? Yes. Could it make it so that you don't sleep as well? Yes. Is cardio good for sleep if you only do it 1 day a week? Yes. Actually, that's a fantastic amount. 1 to 2 days a week is about what you want for your cardio. Now, there's plenty of other reasons, but this video is kind of getting a little long. But if you did add 1 to 2 days or 1 to 3 days of high intensity interval training, 1 to 3 days a week or 1 to 4 days a week of strength training, along with your 1 day a week of steady state cardio, you're still getting your running, you're still getting your joint health, you're still getting your core, you're still getting the strength gain that you do get, the quality of life, everything else that you do get, along with the cardio that you should be getting anyway. So this video is much more for the cardio bunnies than everybody else, but also I can't tell you how many times I read programs and trainers are like saying nonsensical things like you should strength train 4 days a week and you should do high intensity interval 3 days a week, and then on top of that you should be running 5 miles every single day. It's like, that's just too much. That's a lot of stuff to try to fit in. It's just I hate saying the word's not realistic, but it's just not, it's not reasonable. That's the word I was going for. It's not reasonable to think that people are just going to put, that much time into exercise when they have other things going on in their life, and you can get more out of less if you know how to do it. But anyway, this is why you should back off your cardio to 1 day per week.